Hey guys, I am back. It's your girl Leah. That's my dog. I am excited for today's video. It's gonna be, all my videos are a little bit different because they're all kind of goofy. But this one is gonna be kind of straightforward, simple. The colors don't really go together, so we'll see how this turns out. For more videos, like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Hit that notification button, hit that little bell. Everything that I'm going to be using today, the product description is down below, and then I'm also going to link some other things as well. So we're just going to hop right in and get started. As y'all know, I always start with my lips first. I found some chapstick, one of my favorite chapsticks. It's the Huda Beauty's Essentials in the shade Mint Sun. This one right here. This one, I love this stuff. In my other videos, I recommend you guys using this. This is a chapstick that's oil-based instead of wax-based, so it doesn't ruin your lips or dry out your lips faster. Wax will do that. Oil does not. There we go. And it's my sister who makes this product, so go check out her website. She is launching some new things this fall, winter, for the holiday season, so go check that out. Moving on, we're going to the eyes. We're going to use the Balm Put a Lid on It eyelid primer. We're using this one. This one is a little oil-based as well. So before I put eyeshadow on, I'm going to let this dry for a second. And I'm going to use a small amount. This one is nude in color. They don't really have shade names because I believe this particular makeup company only has the one eye primer, but when you blend it out, it blends clear. I'm using my finger and put a little bit more, or I can feel that it is, that my eyelid is dry. I'm going to let that sit for a second and move on literally to my face. So we're kind of going backwards. My face, I'm going to be using the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 excuse me, illuminating primer. This one here. And again, I'm going to use my fingers for this one. If you hear weird breathing noises, I promise you it is my dog. Not anything weird. I'm just going to take my fingers and blend this out. So mainly do my forehead, sides of my face, and my cheeks. And sometimes my jaw and chin. But for those of you who know, you already know, I film at night, not necessarily during the day. There goes my neighbor's car. Yay. Not necessarily during the day because it's quiet, I have time, all that stuff. So moving back onto the eyes, now that this is a bit more tacky, we're going to use the Naked 2 Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I've had this for so long. I'm so excited to use this again. This is one of the OG original. The packaging is one of the OG originals. I have the Naked one that has a velvet packaging that I hardly ever use. Probably will never get rid of that because, again, it's the OG original packaging. The products we're going to be using today is Foxy and Tease. I'm going to flip this upside down. So Foxy is this one here, and then Tease is this one here. And I'm using the double-ended brush from Urban Decay. And I believe this one came in the first one because they're labeled on here too as well. So with the fluffier side, we're going to go in with Tease. Tap that excess off, and literally I'm just patting it all over my eyelid. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna blend the crease just so that it's a little bit more smooth. And do the other side really quickly. And I think that is it. I'm just gonna fill in the little patches that I can see. Again, if I was going somewhere, then I'd make this a little bit more, just a tad bit more nicer, but that might be later down the road. Alright. Next, we're going to be going into the next shade. And then I'm going to use my setting spray to do this because the shade is so light that it might not show up on my skin right away. So the setting spray I'm going to use is the Maybelline Lasting Fix Makeup Setting Spray up to 16-hour wear. This one here, one of my favorites. And I'm using this brush. And I always forget how to pronounce the name, but it has this cute little flower logo on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to spray my brush. 1 to 2 pumps. And then I'm going to go into that shade called Foxy and get the brush soaked. And I'm going to apply this to the inner corners. Again, this might not show up because the shade is yellow in tone and I have yellow to green undertones, so we will see how this turns out. And then I'm just gonna layer it slowly. I don't know if you guys can see it. But there that is. So I'm gonna leave that where that's at. I know I look a little crazy, but welcome. Since I already prepped my face, I don't need to prep it again. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Buff Bisque. For this, I love this foundation, however, it smells like paint, and I have 3 of them because my skin changes color all the time. All the time. I'm going to take my already prepped beauty blender from the Real Techniques, and I'm going to apply the foundation on my hand, and then I'm going to apply it to my face. This might be too light for me right now. Wait till Christmas and it won't be light anymore. Want to blend away. So I've been trying to normally start blending with the center of my face and blending outward. That way I can just fill in what needs to be filled in from there. I did not put any primer on my nose because some of you already know things don't stay very well. And I'm adding more foundation to my hand. I can tell in the viewfinder of the, in the viewfinder that my face is lighter than how it normally is, and my neck is a little off color, but again, filming at night can always fix it, so it's not the end of the world. So blending is 4. And I'm gonna get right here. Okay. Next, we're gonna go in with some concealer. And I look like a ghost from the Addams Family. It's great. So I'm gonna put some concealer here, the inner corners and the outer corners. The concealer I'm using today is the Sephora concealer in the shade 12, Pecan Pie. I always forget that they have names to it. And the concealer is darker than my skin tone, so yay. It's great. It's great in the summer. Right now I'm in transition with everything. Who else is in transition with their makeup? Because I know I'm not the only one. Like the light is too light and the dark is too dark. So I don't even know sometimes. I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to try not to blend away my eyeshadow that I placed in the inner corner of my eyelid. Keyword, try. Okay. I think, sorry, I'm just looking in the mirror. I think that is good for now. Next, I'm going to set my concealer. I'm using the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the translucent shade. So, this one here. And I'm going to set slash bake. I'm taking the flat side of the sponge. I'm literally just going to blend it in. My dog is dreaming. He's kicking and dreaming. It's cute. He's laying right next to me. Okay, and then I'm going to blend my nose. And then my Cupid's bow. Oh, I tried to make an X, but that didn't work out so well. And then matching. Okay, I have a song stuck in my head, and if I sing it, I'm gonna get copyrighted, which is the dumbest thing in the world. Just, I don't understand, but it is what it is. So, next, we're going on to some bronzer. We're going to be using another brush from that company that this brush was. Again, I forget the name, and then we're using also another big brush. So, this is a double-ended brush that we're using for carving and then for blush, and then this is for like powder that I just put on, but we're going to be using it for the other powder. So the bronzer I'm going to use is a Rimmel London Bronzer, in the natural bronzer in the shade 022 Sun Bronze. This, one of my favorites. I'm going to put my hair back really quickly. That way I don't get it everywhere. And I'm going to blend away. This is my favorite bronzer because it's easily blendable Or blendable. Yeah, easily blendable. If you put too much on, you just can almost like wipe away and start over. Other side. Ooh, that's a little too dark in the camera. So we will blend that out. I have two bright white lights, so it's hard to tell in the camera versus in the mirror. Blend my chin, make it look smaller as usual. And do my forehead. Excuse me. And then I'm going to grab a eyeshadow brush and do my nose. I found out that using an eyeshadow brush for the nose helps a lot better. It's a little bit more precise to how you want to have your nose sculpted. I'm just gonna blend this out. The eyeshadow brush I'm using is the Pur Cosmetics brush. And let's see if I scratched the name of it off. I'm pretty sure it's a crease brush. I'm pretty sure it's a crease brush. So sometimes with my nose I blend down and then I blend inward if I have anything remaining. Just so that there's not a super, or at least there's not like a super harsh line. A noticeable super harsh line. Alright, that is done. Let's see, what do we want to do next? Next I'm gonna move on to the lips. This is a fun part. I'm gonna be using for lip liner the Makeup Forever red pencil in the shade 714 Full Red. This is used as lips or eyes. It was a full pencil at one time, but now it's this big. So, I'm going to use this on our lips today. Just make sure I don't have any setting powder on my lips because that's what dries my lips out. And I'm going to try that trick where you kind of like do this with your lips. That way I can get a little bit precise lines. And then sometimes, not all the time, depending on the liner or not, I'll take my lips and just rub them together. And that way the lip liner is also already blended on my lip. And then the lippie we're going to be using is from the company Lique, I think how you pronounce it, Lique, in the shade Scandal. It's a metallic lip paint. It looks like this. It's one of my favorites. And then you open it up and the doe foot applicator looks like this. It's kind of cool. And we're going to apply this to the lips. It reminds me of Christmas. There's a top lip. And there's the bottom lip. All that from one dunk. I am going to put a second coat on because it does dry just a tinge and then it gets a tiny bit sheer. So I'm going to put a second coat on in a minute. The next thing we're going to be doing is wiping away our setting powder with this big fluffy brush from before. And then we're going to, as we're doing that, we're going to add some powdered foundation. We're going to use the Pur Cosmetics powdered foundation, my one and only. As you can see, she is well used. I'll wipe under my eyes. And then kind of cover up any dark spots right now. Okay, I'm gonna get copyrighted if I continue to sing this song. Alright. Next, I was gonna do, excuse me, I was gonna do eyeliner, but I think I'm just gonna leave it, and too, I'm not very good at it, so I think I'm just gonna leave it for now and just do mascara. The mascara we're using is new, so yay, a new product. Newer to me, probably not to the market, but it's the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Didn't realize that until now, so yay. This is the sample size. I got this from Sephora. Sephora will hand out like little freebies on your birthday, and that's where I got this from. This is, again, the miniature one. So it looks like this. Then you open it up, and it's nice and fluffy. So I like my mascara wands nice and fluffy. Just hopped right into the lashes. And do the other side really quickly. There we go. It's so hard to see because my lights are so bright that I can't. Oh, I got mascara on my eyelid, but it's on my eyelashes, so that works. So that is good to go. Moving on to the second lip coat. For sure for the bottom lip. Okay, so I'm just gonna do both. It's so shiny. It's so metallic-y. It's so pretty. I love it. Moving on. So we're gonna do some blush and some highlighter, and that's it, really. So the blush we're using is the Pur Cosmetics Laguna, Laguna. This is the cover, and then you open it, and it's a bright pink. I'm gonna use that double-ended brush again, and I just do 2 taps, and all this comes on there. And then do the apples of my cheeks. Ooh, that is vibrant. I'm gonna try and blend that out with the bigger brush. There we go. And this is why Leah does not put blush on, because she ends up looking like a clown. Example A. Oh wait. Next we're going to go in with some highlighter. This one I like to use my finger for. It's the Pur Cosmetics line, excuse me. It's in the shade Champagne. I believe this is used for the eyes and not necessarily a highlighter. I don't remember. So it looks like this. I believe this is a little older too. You open it up and it's almost like a stick foundation. There is a piece of fur, a dog's fur on it. So opening it up and it's like yay big. And then I'm just gonna use my finger and apply it like so. Just a little bit under my brow. Do the other side. This is almost sheer. It's sheer. I wouldn't say almost. It's like a pink tinge with sheerness. I like it because it's something like simple, natural. You don't look too crazy. I'm gonna try and blend that out some more. There we go. And then my nose. Ooh, and the nose, it says, hello, I'm here. And then my upper lip. Okay. There we go. Okay. And that is it. Normally, again, I would use some setting spray, but I'm not going to today. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video. My favorite part was the lippie. What is your favorite part? Comment down below and let me know. I'm excited to upload more videos. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, hit that little bell. Everything that I used today will be listed down below. And see you guys soon. Bye.